Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Lump Dog, your favorite fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner, and I'm back with another PPH video commissioner message. Week number 3 of the 2021 season. Yada! Man, I can't believe this season is going by so quick, man. Week 3 already? It feels like we just got done with the draft and we're already on to week 4. I mean, this is upcoming, week 4 already. I can't believe it. Luckily, we get one more game this season, but man, this stuff flies by. I can't believe how fast this flies by. First of all, as always, go ahead. I want you to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Helps out the channel, helps out PPH, and helps out all the fantasy heads more than you know. It gives out those recommendations, so it gets out the PPH commish message, which I really don't care too much, because I do this for the league, not so much my viral viewers. I do it more for the league, the 14 guys that we got in this league, and they love it. I mean, they tell me every week how much they just love the commission message, how many F-ups I do in my speaking, which, by the way, come on, y'all. You know me, I do this off the top of my head. I have no notes here. I don't have any scripts. It's just off the top of my head. So if I stutter, if I say something that isn't right or isn't correct, just chalk it up. Oh, Commish is on one. Oh, he's on a good one right now. Oh, he messed up. I don't need to hear, but you said 4-0. There were 4-0 teams, and when it's only week 2, like, I know I messed up, bruh. Get over it. You guys freak out about that stuff. Like, chill out. It ain't that big of a deal. You know what I mean? So, all right. So make sure of that. What else happened this week, man? Man, we got an emotional one, man. We got Cone, man. This guy is in an emotional wreck. Let's just say he could not take 20 years of PPH, man. He was going to be an old man within 20 years of the PPH. This guy, I called him up because he was all mad. He's talking about he's going to quit for like the 5th time or something. That might be a mess up. He might have only done it 3 times, but I said 5, so... I know Darren, you only quit 3 times and you said 5. So chill out. I know it's a little over exaggeration. Connect the dots here. But yeah, man, this guy was like threatening to quit because he got a rule after him. And we have the Patty lockout rule for many years. He never threatened to quit because of it. He just can't take the heat, man. His mind ain't right, man. So Cone, man, what's going on with you? Like I said, come on the commish message, face the camera. You get to talk to everybody in the league. You get to say your piece. It helps you. We had our treasurer from many years ago, Volzer, who got, he'd come on the commish message, and which he was our best treasurer ever, but he would get things off his chest. He would feel much better. It's like a therapy session. You get to talk directly into the camera, directly to the guys. They're not talking back at you, and you get to say your piece to them. You tell them they're all cuckers, or tell them like you don't like it when they talk about your wallet and making sure that you ain't a cheap bastard and all this stuff. To Jimmy, to Dookie, to all the guys out there, Brent. All the guys that you want to talk to and tell them that they're cuckers. Come to the commish message. Let's get it off your chest, and we can have a nice, interview, and I can have a little co-host, and it'll be good. I think it'll be good for you. It'll be good for your mind, your soul, and I think it'll do a real good release for you, Cone. So bring some fog juice when you do it too. So come to the commish message, and we'll make that happen. Just give me a call. Let me know what's up, and we'll make it happen. Yada. Oh, the other thing that happened this week, looks like Duke has absolutely zero respect for the commish, texting Slovak that he could get me to cave on Patterson's eligibility, and if he would just try, help him, you. I guess that's collusion in a way. I guess they were just talking about a trade offer. I don't know what the collusion is, but I do have Find the Facts Foss, our PPH crack investigative reporter, who will be putting together a comprehensive and detailed report, including recommended punishments for said text message trade talk, and no respect for the commish within that trade talking. So we'll see what Foster comes up with here. I know it's going to take a long and exhaustive approach, and time for that report to come out, because he leaves no stone unturned. He leaves no witness uninterviewed. He's definitely going to get to the bottom of it, and definitely going to have that comprehensive report ready for the commissioner, and then I will make my ruling after I get that report from him. So find the facts, Foss. Don't let the you have a PPH subpoena power, so make sure you get out there and you get things done. You know what I mean? Make sure that report is comprehensive, detailed, and leave absolutely no fact out there that hasn't been uncovered, because we are dealing with some tillions out there, and we got to resist them. So make sure that gets done. What else happened this week? Not a lot else really happened. I mean, our text thread goes off every day, but that's a lot of BS going on in there too. I know, we had the Tillion to try to take over with the collusion, and we had some people getting together on Thursday nights and stuff like that. Oh, the other thing, not Thursday night, on Monday night for football. The other thing too, is I got some great responses from the league on the Call Lumpy Lindell segment I did last week, and they want more of it. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce you my uncle here, the Mike Lindell, so you understand who he is and what he's about. So let me bring him in real quick and introduce himself.
When I came out of my crack addiction and stuff, I'm going, I didn't think politics mattered.
I can't imagine what you'd be like on crack. It's just very, very high volume. Yeah.
Well, crack's a different drug than cocaine. Crack's very paranoid. When I was on cocaine, it's about like this.
Oh, so about like this. Cool. All right, so here we go. Call your boy Lumpy Lindell. And who are we going to go with this week? Who is it? Who is it getting? Dirty High T with only an 86.2. There's no way that Dirty High T can only score 86.2 points. That is just impossible. There has been fraud going on with this. There's just absolutely no way that Dirty High T only scored 86.2 points. There's absolute fraud going on with this score. And you know what? Your boy Lumpy Lindell, I have all the evidence. That's all you need to know is I have all the evidence for you, Dirty High T. Cone, Britt, give Lumpy Lindell a call, and we'll make this, we'll get this reversed for you and get the W. Yeah, exactly. You'll get the W. You just have to call your boy Lumpy Lindell. China, they hacked the CBS servers, and they took points away, and, who did you end up playing? Yeah, they took points away from your opponent, or from you, and gave them to your opponent. That's right. They did. Come on. Tyson Williams with only 2.2 points. Are you kidding me? I mean, he's a 10, 15-point player minimum. Where do those points go? I don't know. But China, they hacked into the CBS servers. And actually, like I said, I think it's through the Cayman Islands and Venezuela. I think it was Hugo Chavez in Venezuela, or maybe it was the Castros in Cuba through Venezuela, and then went ahead and got China hackers to take those points away from you. Are you kidding me? Seriously, Allen Robinson with only 2.7 points? 2.7 from a number one wide receiver on the Bears. That's just fraud right there. That's being rigged. This matchup was rigged. Completely rigged. Give your boy Lumpy Lindell a call, and I'll make it right for you. I have all the evidence. Matter of fact, I know Brent's a big, huge Lumpy Lindell guy. You know what? I'm having a cyber symposium this weekend, this Sunday. I have all the evidence. I'll lay it out. If you can prove that this isn't PPH evidence, I will pay you $5 million. And while you're there, please buy a pillow. But I will pay you $5 million if you can prove at my symposium that the evidence I have is not PPH evidence. You have to prove it, and I'll pay you $5 million. But this is complete fraud. This is complete, utter rigging of this matchup. How else would Dirty High T fall from the graces of the undefeated? He was undefeated. He was winning. Just a winner. Frankly, Dirty High T did win. He did not lose. They won their matchup. This was fraud. This was China. This was Venezuela. This was Cuba. And I have all the evidence to prove it. Just give your boy Lumpy Lindell a call, and we'll make it happen. I mean, come on. The Washington football team, 0 points from the defense. Not one sack, not one interception. Nothing. 0 points. Something's fishy there. Real fishy there. 0 points? No, that just doesn't happen. Washington football team has a top-notch defense. That is China hacking the CBS servers, taking points away from the dirty high T and giving it to his opponent so he would lose that matchup. And I have all the proof. Come to my cyber symposium this Sunday, and I'll make sure that you guys see that evidence, and we will get this changed for you. Just give Lumpy Lindell a call. Give your boy Lumpy Lindell a call. Dirty high T, make it happen. We can make that happen. Again, this has been Lumpy Lindell. Yada. All right. Anyway, so I know the guys love this. They love those skits. They love the Lumpy Lindell skit. I got nothing but great feedback last week, let me tell you. So much good feedback from those guys that I had to do it again because I just know this time around they're going to love it even more. I'm sure I'm going to just get nothing but praise and going, what fog use? There was Lumpy Lindell. The Call Lumpy Lindell segment was there. That was the best skit that I've ever seen. Who needs fog use? Who needs cone? All we need is Lumpy Lindell segment. Exactly. So that's what I gave them because they love it so much. Got nothing but great feedback from them last week. I had to do it again. I'm sure they're going to be hitting me up as soon as this posts, telling me how great they love the Lumpy Lindell segment. So, you know what? Let me just tell you something there, Dirty High T.
Ice up, son. Ice up.
Yeah, you ice up, son. And then Dirty High T, I also have to let you know.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Correct. You played yourself, Dirty High T. Giving me that great feedback last week with the Lumpy Lindell segment. All right, man. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's get into this week's scores. Here we go. Let's go ahead and this first game. I love how I can just transition now. I don't have to do these in different segments and have to, stop recording, then go do a screen capture, and then start recording again. I just go straight, fade in from one scene to the next. I love it. It's really saving the commish a lot of time here. All right, so in our first game, and let me tell you real quick, welcome back, Paulie. Little Paulie's back from playing Army, taking orders from Biden, getting vaccinated. Good to see you back, Paulie. Good to see you're vaxxed. And you know what? I'm just glad. That's all I got to say. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. Glad you're going to go ahead and grab this franchise by its pussy because it really needed to. Even though Jose really has done an outstanding job taking over the franchise. I'm almost like, do we even, seriously, Jose is next in line to get his own franchise. Out of all these co-owners, it's definitely Jose. Jose is he's the man. Really puts it down, man. This guy rocks out, man. He's the best part of the JM Flapjackers, man. Not this Paulie guy. But welcome back, Paulie, and thank you for your service. Anyway, so JM Flapjackers take out the 289ers, 137.2 to 123. 289ers falling to 0-3. JM Flapjackers improving to 2-1. Stafford showing up against Tampa Bay with 58.3 points, 17.4 from Gibson. All pretty much came on one play, like that 70-yard plus screen pass for a touchdown. All came on that one play. Travis Kelce with 11.4 and then 24 from the Cardinals D. Jacksonville had the lead there, and then all of a sudden Trevor Lawrence threw that pick six, and it was all downhill from there. I was really hoping that the Jayville could upset the Cards, but didn't happen. Anyway, 289ers finally bailed on his trio of rookie quarterbacks and ended up going with Sam Darnold in the free agent market. That scored him a decent 0.5 points. Melvin Gordon with 14.2. Alvin Kamara with 17.8. And then 22 from the Saints defense. 123 is a good score, but not good enough when you're playing a team putting up 137. Be careful there, 289ers at 0-3. I know we do have one more game. You can finish 7-7, but so I'd say probably 8 losses is going to definitely knock you out. And you already have 3 of them, so you can only afford pretty much 5 more losses the rest of the season. So Be careful there. All right, in the next game, we had our weekly winner. So, Brewdogs taking out Flat Earth Conspiracy to 155.5 to 125.3. Brewdogs has now won 2 out of 3 of the weekly, so he's starting off the season pretty hot. Guru, CBS did not like his draft, and he's just been putting it down, man. Tom Brady in the first round puts him up 56.6 points, 21.5 from Kareem Hunt. I mean, the guy is like probably the best number 2 running back in the league. I mean, I can't think of anyone better than Kareem Hunt that backs up another running back who consistently puts up, big scores or consistently, is decent enough to be a number 2 running back. You can literally start Chubb and Hunt if you have them both. So 11 points from Thielen, 16.7 from Eckler, 14.8 from Bass. That was a good free agent pickup, by the way. And then Cowboys defense was 16. Wins the weekly, $245 big dollars this week going to Dareboy. Big thanks to Dirty Side T's cheating ways and leaving guys on his IR on Thursday night. So Flat Earth Conspiracy, another 0 for team, 39.4 from Dak Prescott, 23.6 from Ezekiel Elliott, which, man, he's looking pretty solid there. DJ Moore with 13.6 and 11.8 from Gay, the kicker, and an 18 from the Browns defense. Man, look at that, 9 sacks. He got 18 points just from that, all sacks. And he got, because we were 2 points per sack. So taking that loss, 125.3, another good score, should get you a win. Not with these quarterback scores, no, though, with 56.6. So Brewdogs improves to 3-0, staying in the word of the unbeaten, number 1 in the power rankings in all categories. So this could be Darren's best year ever. So congratulations, Brewdog, on the win and the weekly. Flat Earth Conspiracy, again, 3 losses, only can pretty much afford 5 more. 7 is probably going to, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be weird with the extra game, but 7 losses is probably going to put you in the, at least for points. In our next game, again, man, another 0 for guy. Patty's Playboys taking out Return to Greatness, 126.9 to 104.2. Aaron Rodgers, not a huge game, but a decent game against the Niners, man. That broke my heart. Really ripped it out there at the end there with 37 seconds, man. We should have really won that game. 38.1 points from Rodgers, 11.6 from Mike Evans, 10 points from Higbee. No, not Higbee. Yeah, Higbee, the tight end. Yeah, I was like, hold on. I was thinking T. Higgins from Cincinnati. So, yeah, no. So Higbee, the tight end, 10 points. Jamar Chase put it on Duke's chin with his own boy. Dude, put his own boy. Duke's a huge Bengals fan. I know. Who knows Bengals fans? I mean, this is like the one I know. But Jamar Chase putting the 18.5 right there on Return to Greatness chin. Tucker with 18.7. That 66-yarder really gave him those extra points there. Only had 12, so 12.1. So 66 yards. Yep, made it happen. And then 17 from the Eagles D, man. Didn't look right. It didn't look right at the beginning. Just Cowboys went down. Boom, 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 boom. Took away the 10 points right off the bat. Scored on. Cowboys scored on the Eagles D, and then the next series, Dak fumbles it in the end zone. They pick it up. It's a touchdown. So that was pretty much the ending of Return to Greatness. Jalen Hurts, you know what? Even though in garbage time, he's doing a good fantasy quarterback with 42.1 points. Nothing much else going on his team other than Mark Andrews with 11.9 and then 11.8 from Carlson. Duke falls to 0-3 again, man. These guys, he just fallen 0-3. Not a good way to start out the season. Put you in a bind. Got to try to win 2 in a row now. Got to try to win 2 in a row to get you back into the game. So we'll see. Fantasy God's not happy with the Return to Greatness. I think it all stems from last year. The guy, he threw the last game of the year by sitting D-Hop because he was on some like 8 or 7 game win streak heading into the playoffs. So the last regular season of the game, he sits D-Hop because he had a tough matchup But he tries because we go, oh, I lost. Good. I needed to get that out of the way. So he ends up winning the first round of the playoffs and then loses his next 2 in a row to get 4th place. And unfortunately, in PPH, we like to reward mediocrity. We like, oh, you lose 2 in a row, but you made the playoffs. Here's 4th place money. Here's $500. Let's do that. That's a great idea. Hold on, let me crab on it. Yeah, let me crab. $500, 4th place money. This is such a great idea. I love this. This is great. 4th place money. Oh, yeah, this is so fun. Love it. Hell no, not with 4th place money. Hell no, you shouldn't be getting money for 4th place. What the hell kind of shit is that? That's PPH. You know what? That's one of the few things that makes PPH unique, but I'm pretty sure we'll be getting rid of it next year. So anyway, return to greatness, fallen to 0-3, got that 4th place money. Also then dodged the rules meeting this year, said he couldn't get the time off, which word on the street on the Atlanta Falcons message board that was all BS. He could have had the time off. And then missed the draft because his leg hurt, but somehow made Alaska the week before. So, I don't know. Fantasy gods, maybe, trying to make it right, saying, trying to give a little punishment there. Throwing games, getting 4th place money, missing the rules meeting, missing the draft. Yeah, could be a fantasy gods type thing. So, we'll see. In the next game, we got Dirty High T. Oh, lost to the Haters. That's what the fraud was at. The Haters are a bunch of frauds. I bet you they paid. I'm sorry, I'm not doing Limpy Lindell. Got it. That skits over. Anyway, Dirty High T losing to Haters 108.1 to 86.2. Haters going ahead with Lamar Jackson with 37.5, 14.2 from Chris Carson, 15.6 from Aaron Jones, 12.7 from Brandon Cooks, has been a real surprise. I mean, a lot of fantasy experts were talking about how Brandon Cooks was going to be a pretty good pickup. I didn't believe it, especially with he's always injury prone. So I feel like it's coming, but maybe not. Maybe he stays healthy all year and he keeps putting up these points. But he's been pretty solid. Keenan Allen with 11, and that's really all that was happening with the Haters. Dirty High T, 86.2 points. Russ Wilson, Mr. Unlimited, with 36.5, 21.6 from Cup, and 0 from the Washington football team. Not really a lot going on there. Falls out of the unbeaten ranks, gets to 2-1, improves the Haters to 2-1. So, right there. All right, in the next game, we had the Mollywops take out the basket of deplorables, 118.8 to 106.1. Patrick Mahomes with 42.5 points. Najee Harris with 15.2. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with 14.9 points. He actually got into the end zone. We have a standing bet this year. Mitchell from Elijah Mitchell from the Niners and Clyde Edwards-Helaire from the Chiefs, most fantasy points, which we have to kind of clarify something right here real quick. I know we did said fantasy points, but are we just doing it through the championship game, or are we counting weeks 18 or 17? Or are we only doing regular season and not the playoffs? So, would like some clarification in that. I guess we can go the entire season. I do have a injury out, meaning if someone gets injured for the season, bet is off. But would like that clarification, though, there from the Mollywops. What exactly, how long are we going? Are we doing regular fantasy season, fantasy playoffs, or all in the entire NFL season? So would be interesting to find that out. Probably should clarify that now instead of waiting any longer. Chris Godwin 13.6 and then 11 from the Bills defense. Big score from Justin Herbert, 55.7 points from basket deplorables. That's really about it that went down. He had 10.1 from Kittle, but man, just didn't have any other type. Christian McCaffrey going out on Thursday night was the first sign of bad things to come there for basket deplorables last week. Hopefully he bounced back. Which, by the way, Tommy, I did send you a text. Make sure you holler back at me. I'm trying to get you on the Commish message, and you also are one of the few that actually likes technology. We can do a Skype call, and I can bring you in, through Skype. an IT Skype connection. Anyway, so Molly Wops improves to 3-0. Basket of Deplorables falls to 1-2. The Juggernauts, another 0 team, getting taken out by Rick and Morty's TDs. 144.5 to 103.1. Kirk Cousins with 50.5, 17.4 from Henry, 18.8 from Justin Jefferson, and that was really about it. Then on his squad, Philip Lindsay, he lost. What's the Ravens running back that got hurt? Not Dobbins, but the other guy. His name's missing me right now. Anyway, he lost him at the beginning of the year, and that's really hurt his second running back spot. He's been searching. Might have to make a trade there, Foss and Duck. You guys might have to make a trade to find that second running back, because you can't keep going with Philip Lindsay. That ain't just going to work for you. Kyler Murray for Jay Nash's team here, 36.5. 15.4 from Barkley shows up, but I think that's more to do with Atlanta being the opponent. 16.7 from DeAndre Swift. Man, that guy's really been putting up. He's been solid the first part of the year here in the first 3 games. I didn't think he was going to be able to do it, but he has. Devontae Adams with 20.7. Mike Williams, the number 2 scoring wide receiver right now after 3 weeks. The number 2 receiver at 27.2 points. 17.3 from Crosby, and that was really about it. But 144.5, moving into that rarefied air of undefeated, 3-0. He started out last year with 5-0, so then he really fell off from there. But started off 3-0, so good shit there for Jay Nash. Juggernauts, they're really cursing at the fantasy gods and really testing their patience. So 0-3, we'll see if they can get off the schneid and get a win this week. All right, in the last game, your boy here, Mr. Sweet Spot, taking out our reigning champ, Just My Luck, 137.8 to 115.9. I can't believe I survived the 66.7 from Josh Allen. I mean, really, with that kind of score, all he needed was to get like one more guy other than Zach Moss to do something, and he probably would have beat me. But anyway, 66.7 from Josh Allen, 15.1 from Zach Moss, and then that was really about it. TJ Hawkinson, with only 1, he was doing good the first 2 weeks, came back down to earth week 3. Steelers D, not the same with the injuries they got, so only 3 points against Cincinnati. That also really hurt him. When I go for my team here, 37.3 from Ryan Tannehill. Not sure about that guy, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him. It's like he's just right there. I'm like waiting for him to put up this big 50-point game for me, and it just hasn't happened yet. AJ Brown's been a bust so far too for me. So him getting injured, as you can see, only 0.3 points. So Alexander Madison, hey Jimmy, that's why you have the handcuff to Dalvin Cook right there. Waited to the afternoon, got the update that Dalvin Cook was out, slid him out of my lineup, put in Alexander Madison, boom. There, 17 or 18.1 points. That's why you have the handcuffs. Perfect example why you draft and you keep your handcuffs for your main running backs. Because something happens like that, you don't have to worry about the free agent. You got them on your bench, you slide them in, especially when they're questionable all week. 17.7 from DK Metcalf for me, and then 17.8 from McManus, and then 26 from, what really did it for me was the Broncos D. 26 points there, got the shutout, made it happen. My best score of the year with 137.8. Hopefully there's more to come, but not looking good for me this week. I'm pretty much running a hospital at this point. Just everybody's injured for almost practically on my team, so definitely difficult to feel the team right now on my side. So anyway, there you go. There was the scores from this week. Back to the sports desk here. Back to the PPH headquarters sports desk. All right, man. So good luck, everybody, in week 4. I'm looking for guests. Anybody want to come over for a Commish message? We can do it virtually through a Skype call. You don't actually have to physically be here. If you'd like to, Cone, we can do a Skype. Just need to talk you through it and how to get it going so I can bring you in. Also, like some feedback too from you guys. How you guys feel about me doing these live? get a little bit more interaction with you guys. I know you guys love these so much, and I get so much great feedback from you guys about, and all the praise I receive about, oh, what a great commish message that is, Lumpy. That's you. You know what? You're my favorite fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football. Keep up with the good commish messages. Yeah, I know I get that great feedback from you guys. So maybe I can do it live, because I know I did it live last Thanksgiving. It was pretty good. We had a good interaction, had the chat up, people were going to ask questions, and even had a few viral viewers with questions. And I don't know what the ones that love slow, but maybe we can get him on the Skype call too. But with him, we got to plan it out. He's such a planner. Like, we got to make it sure, like, in 3 weeks, on this day, at this time, you're going to have to, are you free to, Skype call me? So we'll try to make that happen. All right, y'all. So that's enough of me. Lump Dog's out. Good luck in week 4, and I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.